staying the distance.
The Group 3 Manion Cup. Number 8 Juja Kibo was favourite from Campaldino in the white, who carried 4 kilograms extra.
Just about ready to go. Precise there, any Manion Cup over 2,400 metres. There's the light. Juja Kibo the favourite, and the gates are back and they're off and racing. Well, there's a pretty good line out overall. Athabascan gets back together with Tempesti and looking for the best of them. Juja Kibo there with Don Diego de Vega, Sam Hawkens, Qty in the red cap. Palmetto going forward, Mr. Monaco, and changing of the guard is the widest runner, but Collett's committed to going on with it there. So in the early stages, Don Diego de Vega, Palmetto, they're putting the pressure on Juja Kibo. Meantime, changing of the guard is the widest and still pushing forward. Qty took a sit in 5th. Mr. Monaco moves into a wider position with the trail. Then Newlook on the inside is Sam Hawkens. Further back to Athabascan, Cadavar. Campaldino no cover early out 3 wide. Further back to Tara Mansour, Tempesti, and Travolta is the last one. They've got a mile to go. Don Diego de Vega leads the way. Changing of the guard was able to clear the inside runners, and eventually Collett got it up to 2nd. Juja Kibo's landed a great spot 3rd behind the leader. Palmetto 4th, 1 out, 1 back. And Mr. Monaco is all hot and bothered today. He'll really have to dig in deep. He's 3 wide now. On the outside of Newlook, and Qty's right there between them. Further back to Campaldino off the track, but has a back to follow. In advance of Sam Hawkens and Athabascan, Tara Mansour. Cadavar from Tempesti, and Travolta is the last one. So Don Diego de Vega's minding his own business in front with 1,000 metres to go. By a length on changing of the guard. The favourite Juja Kibo has had a really soft run 3rd. Then Palmetto, Mr. Monaco doing it tougher, although the first winner set out wide. Then Newlook down on the fence, followed by Qty. Campaldino with a nice trail into it. Further back to Tara Mansour, Sam Hawkens, Athabascan down on the fence, and the last 3 Tempesti, Cadavar, and Travolta sees them all. They've got 600 to go now in the Manion Cup. Don Diego de Vega in front, changing of the guards, really being roused along on the outside, a half length away. Then Juja Kibo, Palmetto under the pump. Further back, Mr. Monaco. Newlook getting a nice rails run as they straighten up. Don Diego de Vega still a length in front of changing of the guard. Newlook runs well. Juja Kibo called upon. Mr. Monaco still coming on the outside. They're right across the track. Mr. Monaco moved up with Juja Kibo. Newlook the inside, and wide out now Travolta and Tara Mansour. It's Mr. Monaco and Juja Kibo. Tara Mansour late. Mr. Monaco, that's a big win. Mr. Monaco has beaten either Juja Kibo or Tara Mansour. Then Newlook, Travolta, Athabascan, Tempesti, changing of the guard. Then came Cadavar. The bubble burst today for Camp.
Well, Mr. Monaco wins. That was a huge effort. 3 wide without cover. Today's run was his 3rd start this preparation. He was racing in England up until late 2024, and despite what he's done today, he had never raced at black type level in England. You'll hear some post-race comments from the 5-year-old's trainer Kieran Maher, who hinted at heading to the Sydney Cup without another run. The Sydney Cup is 3 weeks away. Campaldino, who was the Sydney Cup favourite prior to this, was somewhat disappointing. He was 3 wide, but trailing the winner throughout. He may benefit from a more genuine tempo though. The sectionals revealing 3 13-plus splits between the 1400 and 800. The likes of Juja Kibo and Travolta certainly doing their Sydney Cup claims no harm with 3rd and 4th respectively. After some comments from the trainer and jockey, on screen you'll see the latest Sydney Cup order of entry published on Friday, 20th of March.
Covered a bit of ground, but we knew it'd improve up to the 1.5 miles, but yeah, that was a strong win.
Onwards to the Sydney Cup.
Onwards to the Sydney Cup, and given how well he stayed today, he'd probably nearly just line up straight after this one, you would think.
What about the other horse, Juja Kibo?
Juja, we'll just see. There is the option of backing up, running in the Chairman's. Both horses, you know, they're going to strip pretty well. Hopefully get in with a nice weight, you would think, and both would run the 2 mile.
He doesn't surprise you, Mr. Monaco, the way he stays?
No, it was great. No, he doesn't. These imported horses, I thought he'd done a good job to win a race his first prep, and he's really furnished and developed and acclimatised, I suppose, and yeah, Louis Lemaitre, he had a bit to do with buying him. Blue Bloods in their colours, fantastic, and JP from up in Brisbane. He's put a bit in, so hopefully
Boxed on well.
Yeah, he's a strong stay. He went to the gates quite freely with me, so I didn't want to really begin and give him much of a message because I thought that could be a bit detrimental. So I tried to begin and just flow into a spot, but ultimately they sort of didn't go very quick and never really created many gaps for me. So I sort of had to ride what I was given, and he got into a lovely rhythm. Still a tough ask to do so, but no, he's a strong stayer.
2 miles, Sydney Cup.
Yeah, well I think that's going to be right up his alley, considering he probably ran about 3,000 today, so he's ready to go.
Be sure to visit the Staying the Distance website. I've been doing a lot of riding lately. See you again soon.
Will commence again if you try to take our firearms.